Hey, it's Trace. I'm back. It's time for dinner. I'm trying to hurry, kind of, because doesn't matter. Anyway, beef with broccoli, pressure cooker. Big hunk of meat. This is a beef loin tail value pack, $5, which I figure is not bad for, it's gonna feed 3 of us comfortably. So first thing I do is cut it into sort of manageable widths along the grain, and this is super easy. You can see where that is. Right. Because I would rather have 1,000 little tiny pieces than a couple of big ones. So nice and thin, on a weird angle. And then I'm going to marinate it for a little while. This is sort of beef with broccoli. I add onion to it though, because I like onion. And I'm the one cooking. So add what you like. Add what makes you happy. Okay, you don't need to watch me cut all this. I'll be back when it's all cut. Okay, I'm back. There it is, all cut. Beautiful. Beefy. So this is marinade. I add a small onion. Tip. When you peel an onion and you're going to cut it for something like this, cut it pole to pole. So that was the top end and that was the root end. If then you cut it this way, okay, pole to pole, the pieces of onion will hold their shape better. You know, just saying. However, if you want sloppy onions, cut them the other way. Just fabulous. All right, look, here you go, mix it all up. All right, marinate. This is what I put on it. This is Shaoxing cooking wine. A tablespoon of that-ish. Tablespoon and a bit. Measurements are ish. With me, I have soy sauce. This is light soy. I prefer it. You can do dark if it floats your boat. A couple of that. Actually, I need that out for the sauce. A couple of teaspoons of cornstarch, which in my world is 2 knife tipfuls. That's 1. That's 2. And then the secret ingredient, which will help it brown, help it tenderize, baking soda. Also, a knife tip point, that much, okay? Almost a teaspoon. I spilt a little, so there you go. Call it a teaspoon. And then I want some plain oil, some black pepper. Quite a bit because I like it. And teaspoonish of just a plain oil. And then, as my mantra states, touch your food, get your hands in there. Give it a good squish all around. Beautiful. Okay. I have another shower cap. Shower caps. Okay, I'm gonna go clean up and wash my hands and stuff, and we'll come back in about half an hour and I'll cook it up. This can be delicious. Okay, it's been about half an hour, 40 minutes. I got into other things. I have a pressure cooker here. It's on saute. It says hot, and the trick is hot pan, cold oil, food won't stick. Remember that. So put in more than you'd think oil. This is the marinated beef right there, and I'm going to do it in two batches. I don't know. I'm feeling like I'm being chefy today, so you can just throw it all in and then straight pressure cook it, but you know, it takes 5 minutes. Go for it. So it's the beef and the onions. So what I'm going to do is let that sit there till it looks like it's doing things. Flip it around a couple times, take it out, do the second batch. Let's talk about the sauce. Here it is. Okay, I made it ahead of time. And what is in it is noted below. Oyster sauce, soy sauce, water, cornstarch, sugar, water, and I throw in a little bit of sesame oil. I also feel like I want to add more garlic to this a lot of the time. I don't actually have any today, so I use this stuff. I don't know, it's just garlic. It's chopped up. It's fabulous stuff. I get it at the international market, I think. Oh, no, I don't. I get it at Hannah World over here on Palmer. Full disclosure, I hate sauteing in the pressure cooker. I just don't think it gets hot enough. People yell at me about that. I just don't. This should have been done already. However, I also have in a bowl here 8 ounces, because I just poured out half a bag, of the broccoli cuts, frozen. Okay, and I like the cuts because you get stems as well, which are delicious, and the broccoli. So what I'm going to do is, after I pressure cook the meat with the sauce, then I'll throw the broccoli in, lock and load. So after this is pressure cooked, this can just sit there all day, the rest of the day, until I throw in the broccoli, because, you know, I got other things to do. I can't be cooking at the last minute. You know. Okay, that's good enough. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. You see, this thing's not too hot. Right, I'm going to take out the virtually browned beef. Put it back in. Let it get hot. This is important. Let it get hot again. Add a spit more oil, and then cook the second batch. If you just pour it in, it's just not going to work as well. Just saying. Yes, you can do it with chicken. If you'd like chicken and broccoli and have this kind of sauce flavor profile on it, oh heck yeah, that'd be yummy. Oh, you know what else would be good? Lamb. I love lamb. Beef or chicken, lamb. Beef, pork. Yeah, probably. Pork would be good. Actually, ground pork would be good in this. I'm a big ground pork girl. I quite like it. Look at all the yumminess I'm getting stuck to the bottom of the pot. Can you even see that? Fabulous. That's what we're doing this for. Because brown food tastes good. And I don't think this is taking any extra time off my life. What am I, 5 minutes in? You know, I got 5 minutes. So I'm going to add that much garlic straight out of the jar. Yummy. Rest of the first batch of beef with a little bit of the juice. Yeah. Give it a shish around until you can smell the garlic, which is right now. And you see, look, the juices are already letting me stir up. Scrape up all the bits in the bottom of the pan. I'm gonna add a splash of water. Literally a splash. Because the sauce has cornstarch in it, I want to scrape up all these bits so there's little to no risk of anything burning, sticking, being an issue. You know, life's too short. There we go. I tell you, it looks good enough to eat already, doesn't it? oyster. Oh yeah. All right, so at this point, can you see in there? Looks awesome. Stuff tastes great. Whoop. Make sure my ring is solid. Okay. Lock and load. Turn it off. Automatic pressure. 12 minutes. Only because I thought 10 wasn't enough and 15 felt like too long. 12 minutes. You can cook this at this point before you go to work in the morning, and then just let it sit here all day. And then just when you want to eat, throw the broccoli in on top. You're good to go. Dinner's on the table. Hello, darlings. I'm back. This has been, hour and a half, 2 hours since I cooked this. Yeah. Look at that beautiful stuff. Sorry. Look. This stuff is crazy tender. And look, because I scooped up and threw a little bit of water in there to get everything up off the bottom. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Gorgeous. I should probably eat a piece of beef just to, make sure it's not poison. Things I do for my family. Look. How tender is that? Oh, heck yeah. Sorry. All right, so at this point, I say, hey family, dinner's ready. This is the frozen broccoli. It is thawed. So I drop that in. I have the white part, green onion. Give it a shift around. Okay. And then, where's my lid? Put the lid back on it. There you go. Seal it. And I'm going to go manual. 2 minutes. Okay, I released the pressure. I did the 2 minutes. Yeah, man. Look at this. Beautiful. Now it's hot. Hang on. Let me get a cloth. Look at how gorgeous this is. You can boil this down if you want a little bit more, if you want it a little bit thicker. I like it to kind of be saucy. So it's all done. Okay, there we are. Oops, sorry. There we are. Dinner. Easy, cheap. The frozen broccoli is fantastic. Let me get I've actually got some underneath there. I have extra broccoli. I'm a veggie girl, so I hide my extra broccoli under there that I cook separately. And then I've just got it over some basmati. And that is the money shot. This beef is crazy tender. I've got it over basmati. Every time I make just steamed rice, I always put a little blob of butter on there. When I was in college, my best friend at the time worked in a Chinese restaurant. And we would go in there sometimes after the place had closed and we didn't have any money. And the guy that owned the place and the cook would give us bowls of rice with a blob of butter on the top. And I'd never had that before. And from that day to this, I still do it. I don't even know if she knows that. She probably doesn't remember that. Anyway, I always stick extra broccoli. Look, I've got extra broccoli hidden under there. And I'm going to eat now. This is delicious. It's easy. It's cheap. Make it. It's fabulous.